good morning. We are back from Centre Parks, and Chris actually has the weekend off. That's probably very normal to everybody else, but Chris normally works Saturday, so I thought I would do a little filming of this weekend. I'll do it in a separate vlog. But right now we are going to Wendover Woods to do a bit of exploring. Both my boys got up ridiculously late today. Both stayed in bed until 8:30, so they've all had a lovely night in. We ended up going to Matalan because I wanted to buy a cheap coat because I don't have one at the moment that kind of fits me really. And we also ended up going food shopping. I feel like we bought loads. We started shopping at Lidl, and do you know what? The savings is ridiculous. We bought so much like meat and stuff, and all their meat is like really good. It's like, where is it? But all their meat is quite good. Like, I don't know if you can see, it's all British chicken and everything. So from like British farmers and things like that. So it's quite good quality and it's quite tasty. So yeah, I'm going to put all of this away. Also, I'm not sure about these, but I'm going to try the nappies. We were out and I just couldn't be bothered to go to another shop, but in the end I'm probably going to go and get something tomorrow because they didn't have any phyllo pastry, and they never have phyllo pastry. So I'm going to like stock up. So, but yeah, I thought I'd try their nappies and wipes and see what I think. I think we're just going to have a chilled afternoon. Chris is going to cut the grass. It's quite long. Oh, some nappy sacks over there. That's where we like to throw them. Jackson's still in his coat because he was playing outside. You're not going to go outside off the sofa with your shoes?
Jackson, no shoes.
He was playing outside. Are you going to go and play outside, Jackson? Look at, I don't know if I've shown you, look at his trousers. Wait a minute. They got like little ghosts and like bones, and they say boo. They're from Zara last year. I got them in the sale. So yeah, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Chris has cut the grass and sorted it out. It's now raining.
I say sorting it out, it's still dead.
You cut it though. I put all our shopping away. I love having a full fridge. What else I've done? I've done some editing from our Centre Parks trip, and now Jackson's just gonna have dinner, the most healthiest dinner in the whole entire world, which is pizza. Do you want it? Is that for you?
Do you not want it? Okay, I'll have it.
Daddy would actually have it. We're going over to my mum's tonight for dinner, and we're going over about 6 o'clock, so I'm not sure what time we're going to actually eat. But we thought we'd give Jackson some food now. He is pretty much going to have a second dinner later at my mum's. But just as a little pre-snack, what can we call this, Jackson?
Oh. Want it? What's wrong with it? I will eat this.
Oh.
Look. Yeah, now you want it. No, I want it.
You're taking the doggies for a walk. First of all, Jackson, you need your shoes on before we go out and your coat on. Shout, Melly Moo! Melly Moo and Mama sound very similar. Mama! Melly Moo! There she is! Good morning. So we had quite a bad night's sleep last night, I think. see me there. Yeah, they'll be able to see me there, won't they? So we had quite a bad night last night. We got back really late for my mum. Well, I mean, not for us, for Jackson. So he had a late night, and then he just from about 2:30 was just up screaming. So unlike him. I ended up going in his room, laying on the floor with him, and that he did sleep again for about another good 20 minutes, didn't he? And then just woke back up and stuff. We gave him Calpart. I think it's his teeth. His hands are right in there, and he just doesn't seem himself properly. He seems all right now. Yeah. So yeah, in the end he had to come in our bed, but we all had a lie-in, didn't we, till about 8:30, which was lovely. Could have slept in for so much longer. We are just heading out now. We're going to go to Asda just to pick up a few bits that we missed on our shop yesterday, or not missed in our shop, things like drawer locks. We found some more drawers that Jackson can get into, and he's just having a field day, isn't he?
Yeah.
So we need to get those, and I want to get him some pyjamas, and then we're just going to go to John Lewis for a cup of coffee, because today the weather is horrendous. Well, you can't actually see. There you go. It's just pouring down with rain, but we kind of knew that. That's why we wanted to get out yesterday. So Jackson's all wrapped up in his raincoat. Nice smile. Daddy's just got a jumper on. Are you not cold?
Huh?
Oh.
Probably will be when I'm soaking wet.
Yeah. Right, well, we'll see you later. So we are back from our errands. Jackson's down for a nap. He actually transferred from the car to his cot, still asleep, so that's it. It means he's seriously tired. So we ended up buying a couple of these 2 pyjamas. They came as a set. Smile and make mischief, and just like some stripy buttons and stars, which are really sweet. They were like £5 for 2, and also we bought baby something, a little hat. We haven't really bought very much at the moment. It's got little mittens as well, but that means now that the baby has a long sleeve vest, paper grow, and now a hat, so a full outfit. Where I need to get Jackson's bits. Well, I don't need to yet. I'm really early, but I'm sure Jackson has some unisex bits and stuff. So Chris is going to make us a lovely roast later. I do all of the cooking mainly at home, just because I am at home. I enjoy it. I really like cooking. So it's not like I hate doing it or anything like that. But when it comes to roast, I just can't be bothered. Growing up, we didn't have roast every Sunday. Just wasn't something we did, which is fine. But Chris obviously grew up, well, not obviously, but it's just a very British thing, isn't it? Roast on a Sunday. So I think he sometimes misses it, but I can't be bothered to sit and cook for that long. Like, all of my recipes that I ever do tend to be very quick ones. So Chris is the roast guy. So whenever we do have one, he tends to cook it. And he does do a really good one, actually. Don't tell him that. It'll all go to his head. So yeah, I think I might just watch a bit of TV while I do a bit of editing for our Centre Parks. It's still not quite done. Well, I'm going to do part 1 and part 2, otherwise it'll be like an hour long, and nobody wants to watch anything that's that long. So it's a couple of hours later. It's about nearly 4:30. Jackson is still asleep, bless him. Like, I think the late night last night and up for a good few hours yesterday has just taken its toll on him. I don't think dinner's too far off being ready, but obviously we'll wait for Jackson and everything. But I've managed to write 5 blogs, edit finish part 1 and part 2 of Centre Parks, and started editing this weekend's vlog. So yeah, it's been a pretty productive afternoon, really nice and chilled. Shame it's been quite nice and sunny, so I thought we were going to go to the park or something, but no, Jackson decided something else. Check out this dinner. Got cauliflower cheese, potatoes, peas, carrots, parsnips, what's that called? Yorkshire pudding, chicken stuffing.
No cutlery.
Oh, sorry, that was my job, wasn't it? And I didn't do it well. Jackson, what do you think of your dinner? So, Chris and I are exhausted. I didn't film any, but Jackson had the world's biggest meltdown. Ate basically none of his dinner. Ended up having 1 yogurt, 2 yogurts. He's got his tray because we couldn't figure out why he was crying, so we gave him his tray. He ended up having orange, and then that's his second orange, but he still didn't eat that. Chris, you alright over there?
Yeah.
Having a rest?
Yeah. You find out, aren't you?
Yeah. And we've finished eating and have a headache.
Were you just providing some background noise for our dinner? Was it because we didn't have any music on?
Oh, we did forget to put music on, didn't we?
Or you do the sounds of the crying rainforest. Alright, don't milk it now. Jackson, I think you have a combination of snot and yogurt all across your face. Oh, what are you doing? You can give a kiss. Say night night.
Night night.
Mwah.
Yeah.
Boy. Come on then.
Night night.
Go brush your toothy pegs.
So Jackson has been quite difficult this evening. Like, even after dinner, the whole tantrums with that, he went up, had his bath, got out, had a full blown paddy, just doesn't seem himself. I don't know whether because he knows Chris is going back to work tomorrow, or it is just his teeth. I don't know, but bedtime came at a good time tonight. I'm really tired. So my mum made sticky toffee pudding. There's loads here, absolutely loads. She's given us 2 huge slices and then the sauce. So we're gonna have that and watch some TV and just chill out before Chris goes back to work. Oh, I don't want him to. I like having him off, but needs be. We need money. I think I'm gonna call it a night here. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.